Vancouver. Hello, we're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
I'm Leah.
And we're back with another episode of Death Note. This is episode 27. Last time we had a nice reminder of how much we like a certain character. That was all the episode was about. I don't like it. There was a little bit at the end, though, like a smidgen. And which one of you guys wants to go over the smidgen? Joe?
I vote Gabe.
Joe, come on, you can do it.
Nose goes. Leah has to do it.
I literally just said nose goes. You're going.
You're gonna really make me describe?
No, he's already seen it.
Okay.
Fine, I'll do it. So,
Yeah, Captain, pull your weight.
Oh shit. He's going to kill you.
you want to edit this one? You can edit this one, Joe. Go for it.
I'm 100 miles away. I'm fine.
So, last episode, it was mostly just a recap of basically all of L's best hits. And it was great seeing those. Not great because we had to watch it. We shouldn't have ever been in a position where we needed to watch a best hits of L scenario. At least until the end when he won. But he didn't. He died. So, now, we got a little bit of a recap episode of that kind of stuff. But then it ended with basically Light winning. At least for the most part. Some countries see Light's law, or Kira's law, as actual law.
Law.
We had how long of a time jump?
Couple months, I think.
6 months?
4 months or
graduated
something? Was it
college,
4?
didn't he?
Was it
Oh,
years,
no,
right?
yeah, it was years. Yeah, it was years.
Yeah,
4
he graduated
years?
college.
It was.
He
I
was
thought it
out of
just 3
college.
months. I thought it was like
I
4
call
months.
bullshit. Light would have graduated college faster.
He
Well,
might
the thing
have,
is like, he might have graduated faster.
but he
and that's why we saw
He
him
got,
graduate.
his, he got his doctorate in 4 years.
He double majored, triple majored or wwhatever. But yeah. So he's riding high. He's like, he's like Megamind after he killed Metro Man. He's, taking over the city. Don't know if he is truly in that scenario where he's like, I feel melancholy. What did happen was L had his little, in case of emergency, send message computer. Which, after a certain amount of time passed, it alerted the branch or whatever, the organization that L must have been trained by or found by with Watery, that L died. And that we need to bring in the reinforcements.
M.
And there was 2 people, right?
Q.
At the desk.
E. And Y.
Right?
And Omega and Theta.
I cannot answer your
Alpha,
questions. We have to
and
watch this before I
Omicron.
can.
Sigma.
If it's one person, it's M.
Sigma.
If it's one person, it's M. If it's 2 people, it's M and N.
The Sigma male will
Rap
take
God.
down Kira.
Rap God's coming
Sigma
for him.
They're on the Sigma grind set.
So that's what happened last episode. Gentlemen, what do you think is going to happen this episode?
I think we're gonna get introduced to C.
To
in
Rap
this
God?
episode.
To see?
To C. Yeah.
All of a sudden it's going to be like Endgame with all the portals of the different detective lettered names coming through.
Dun, 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 digga, 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 digga.
L comes back to life.
There's
Detective!
just L's consciousness in a computer.
You must be
Wait.
surprised.
But yeah, I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna.
Fucking Armin Sola.
I think we're just gonna get introduced to our new protagonist, or sorry, technically our new antagonist.
Yeah, because Light is our protagonist. And also, if he was Arnim Zolva, could we get
Unfortunately.
8-bit, 16-bit L's theme? Like,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, I guess we can only find out if we watch. But hey, before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on our social medias like Twitter and Twitch. Twitter is the best way to stay up to date with the channel. And Twitch, we stream on Fridays at around 6 to 7-ish p.m. Central Standard Time. And we stream a plethora of different games. Wholly different games. And then on Sunday, I have a lot of fun when I read Tokyo Ghoul at around the same time, p.m.-ish Central Standard Time, 6 to 7. And it is super fun. It is a great time reading Tokyo Ghoul. You should follow us on Twitch. Then please, if you would, support us on Patreon.
Right now you get access to a bunch of rewards, one of which being shown on the video, like right here, going over game space. Look at all those beautiful people. Oh, amazing, fantastic, especially you. So, then you also get access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is, again, super fun. And just boom, you're in it. Done. You get the link, you're good. You also get access to Patreon exclusive polls, which by the time of release, the one that's currently up will be over. But the one it is right now is the anime that will be replacing Squid Games, which isn't an anime, but whatever. In the lineup, if I finish Squid Games. So, stuff like that. If you want to decide what happens in what we watch in the show, follow the Patreon. And finally, of course, the biggest meat and potatoes, you get access to full-length and early reactions. So, follow us if you support the Patreon, all of that, and more.
Please like, comment, subscribe. Social medias, Patreon. Appreciate
Think-
it. Let's get
People
started,
might
shall
die.
we? Let's get started, shall we?
No.
On go, dude.
Okay,
I didn't say go.
wait. Alright. Do that again.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Watch.
Hey,
It's
I'm
hilarious.
fully aware.
I know
Once the
watch.
thing starts happening. All right, intro time is discussion time. 2007?
I'm afraid Elle is dead.
Who the fuck are these losers?
But how? Mello!
Mello?
Mellow.
Hmm.
Mello? You gotta. Is he telling him to mellow out, or is that his
In
name?
the game,
That's his
you
name.
can't solve the puzzle.
But his name is Near.
Which of us did Elle pick? Me
MN!
And
And then.
I was kidding. It was a fucking joke. God damn it.
These two losers are rap god? Wait, shit, does that mean L's name was like Larry or something?
Yeah, it's-
Is this gonna be the whole who's on first scenario? Like, where's Near? Well, Near was over there.
Near's over
but
there.
How close were you to Near?
never gets emotional. He just uses his head. Like
That's
a
just
game or-
shiny L.
Shiny L.
It is.
As
It's
for me,
anti-L.
I'm leaving this.
If you write a person's name,
Oh my god, he's the exact same fucking person. I was going.
Oh my
I
god.
was joking.
You will never be him.
How dare you stand where he stood?
He's in freaking America.
Hold on,
this
shut up,
is
shut, shut,
Near's
shut.
theme.
It is 3 years. Okay.
I can't read those subtitles, guys.
United States of America is the next one. Creates their own investigation team independent of L to go after Kira. The SPK is composed of hand-picked FBI and CIA agents along with Near.
So now the United States is kind of be the front runner against them, against Kira, which makes sense because Kira's gonna beat the United States, but overstep in a lot of areas, and that's what's gonna allow Matsuda to win.
you all still talking about that Kira business?
Yeah, it is kind of an
The rest of
unprecedented
one
event,
afternoon,
Mom.
dear. Like you two.
Yo, he's still got fucking her around?
How's it going?
We were just having.
No, that's
tea.
his sister.
Oh, Light. Misa. Seems like
God
it's
damn, she got
She's
hot.
old. She's old.
guys.
It's been 3 years.
She's all
dude.
old now. Yeah. Oh,
Yo,
Misa,
Matsuda's
yeah.
gonna kill L and fuck
Well,
his sister.
Misa has the eyes.
Kill Kira.
Saw you.
No, but
He's
yeah,
gonna kill Light and fucking.
sister. Yeah, no, because Matsuda's turned into the Alpha Chad. So everything's just fucking working out for Light, which means it's about time for that shit to crumble.
Everyone's dead.
We need you.
Aizawa.
We need you back on the
Oh.
force, but I'm retired. But Kira's back. Shit. Now it's personal.
We have to go. Kira case.
Matsuda, it's about time you started riding shotgun.
Are you
You're a
sure
grown-ass
about
man.
this? They
He does
wanna
not look like
trade
Spike Spiegel, but
the
whatever.
director for the Notebook.
Oh.
Who's behind this? And for what reason?
Do you think it's Kira? Maybe not.
No,
If the existence of the
it's
Notebook became leaked,
fucking
there'd be a
Near,
number of people
man.
who'd want it for themselves.
Someone knows about this note. And beyond that, they know that the Japanese.
Oh shit, it could be, because it was more than 2 people in the intro. It could be another fucking Shinigami-backed person.
There was what, 4, 5? No, there were 5 people in the intro.
Dude, we can't have another Shinigami back person. Don't need another dumbass like Misa, dude. Another one.
Has there been a call from the suspects?
Is your refrigerator running?
Gotta get out of
McEnroe. I'm an agent with the FBI. Kira.
Oh,
Oh.
hell yeah. I really hope the FBI aren't just jobbers.
The director is unavailable. If it's acceptable, you can speak with me.
As an
I mean, the
American.
last time we had FBI agents, they nearly busted him. So.
No, they were a bunch of fucking idiots, and they needed the ex-FBI agent who was becoming a housewife to do it. Who was
Yeah, they
also
needed the far more.
Japanese.
They needed the far more competent housewife to take care of things.
What is this, Full Metal?
Seems that the director of the Japanese police force has been kidnapped by someone.
It's not him! That's okay, so it is one of the new characters.
This man is
That's
hair
just-
swollen. Oh my god.
This man is
Near
just
is-
white hair light. Or L.
Yet, Near is just like if Light was Near is just L if you bought L at the dollar store.
Is that
Eh.
Milo?
Mellow.
Mello? Is that Mello?
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Mellow.
Oh,
That's
so
not
Mello is the
Mello
motherfucker.
kidnapped the director.
Oh, so now he's trying to avenge L. Fucking dumbass jacket.
Mellow dresses like a widow.
There he goes. Pierce the heavens! heavens with your drill, Simone!
Oh my god, I
Oh
was
my
waiting for that to
god.
happen.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. I just burst out with that.
Been a year and a half since he joined us, and
He's-
that entire time he's never been wrong about anything.
Yeah. Can you imagine a criminal L?
If he was able to bring us near by any means necessary.
Okay, so I was
Oh, he's
kind
got
of
that.
close,
He's your
but
fucking
wrong.
Pokemon rival.
Yeah, I was kind
I
of close,
hate
but I was
Mello.
wrong. One of the other things besides the Alphabet Orphan Detective Organization (TMTM) was the idea of like a super criminal that felt rivaled by Kira and wanted to prove it to him. Kind of, but not really. Dude, he upgraded to the ballpoint. Ooh, interesting. The mid credit cards are red now.
Yep.
Because he's red.
This is essentially, if Death Note had 2 seasons, this is essentially season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, where do you keep getting the Hershey?
Shut up.
Fuck off.
But Eddie and I were talking.
Are y'all just sharing one giant chocolate bar?
He hung himself with his tie somehow.
Bro, what?
He went after
Takimura.
Bro, fucking Mello looks like a fairy tale villain. Jesus. Like the way he's dressed and shit.
should make things rather interesting.
He was a wannabe fairy tale villain.
So what?
Bro, why does he keep the chocolate in between his teeth for some reason?
Because he's a creep.
I do that
I don't know what I
sometimes.
want.
Oh.
Oh no, Matsu's gonna pop a cap in your ass, dude. Like,
Dude, he's gonna hook full blast hints on your ass. He's gonna go fucking Doomslayer mode. He's gonna kick your ass.
oh shit, if he was able to do that, they're all fucked. Lights got them all. Lights already got all their addresses and shit.
He's also a genuine agent. His background and credentials check out. Sure will be.
Lights like, what the fuck is going on?
Why haven't the kidnappers said anything? Are they gonna give up on the deal just because they lost their bargaining chip?
Yeah, because he killed the director.
Opponents would be such pushovers. Like
Lights.
It's time for bed.
Oh yeah.
I'll be a good girl and go to bed by myself, okay?
Go the fuck back to sleep, Miso.
Bro, like,
Light! Why do you get everything?
I'm gonna skip a grind set, damn it.
rule number 47, don't simp.
The notebook for Sayu Yakami.
Oh, somebody
it's-
better get killed.
It goes to show you that Light, while sadistic, still fucking cares about his family to like any other person. Though this is also striking his ego.
Kill your daughter. Wait!
Oh.
got me. They used the director's death as an opportunity to get to Sayu.
He hasn't, he's not as sharp as he used to be. He's dulled his edge a little bit. He
He's
hasn't
been
had a
off.
competition.
He hasn't had the constant honing edge of hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Mom, have them kidnapped.
He's on a fucking fax machine. Jesus Christ.
late coming home.
Sayonara.
Oh god.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
fuck.
That's awful.
Are you okay?
What fucking stupid, dumbass fucking question was that?
I think it was Kiddo who killed the director, not the kidnappers.
Always overlook the most
Everything's in
important things
perfect
because
line,
that's
even
your
when he hasn't
emotions.
What was the
yet.
point of killing L then if the next guy was just gonna be him again?
Involved in this case.
We'll have to find out.
How could you leave your photo behind at the orphanage?
Sayu.
But I'm gonna use this picture to triangulate their position.
We've narrowed the call down to 5th Street in L.A.
Police force. It is Sayu Yagami's father. I'll take full responsibility for the consequences.
I don't know.
That's
This
my
seems
final
like a
word.
conflict of interest.
Before we
A
do
little
anything,
bit.
Yeah. It's like, so once your family member got involved, you can't be a part of
In
this.
LA in two-
That means Kiddo must be getting his information from the jail.
So Nier just likes games.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
it.
Nier's games are akin to L's desserts.
Pass me the phone.
Yes,
He's
child.
gonna ask him a personal question.
Recording it.
I'm pleased to meet you at last, L number 2.
What do you mean?
Hold on.
I am at the center of the SPK.
For you can adjust me as N!
who is this guy? Is he
Wait, so what was
I wonder
Al's
if
full
Light
name?
just got a boner. Like, yes, give me a
It was,
challenge.
it was probably like Leah or something.
what is it?
His full
Oh, yeah,
name is
because-
never revealed.
Whoa, okay.
God damn it.
What, that visual. Hold on, I already pressed pause. I'm
That
going back.
visual's so good.
The chains?
Is this like implying that like I was fighting L when he was basically chained down?
It looks like it.
Or Or is this implying that, like,
Well, how was L chained down? What about him was...
Well,
he was
I mean, like, his
chained down by the
resources?
law.
He was chained down by the law.
He was
Just
chained
remember,
down by the
remember,
law,
it
'cause
was
he
way
knew-
early on that he was
knew.
like, "There's no if about it. You are Kira." Like,
Yeah, he knew that Light was Kira the whole time, but he didn't have enough evidence to prosecute. So he was basically the only reason that he was ever beaten by Light was because he had to follow the law.
But near...
and now we got a motherfucker working with the CIA. You really
And
think
those
that these
guys are-
motherfuckers are going to arrest him?
No.
Yeah, that's what doesn't make any sense about this. FBI wouldn't be involved in this. It'd be the CIA.
It would, or even probably not even CIA.
it's-
Probably some other shit that no one knows.
Well,
about.
I mean, think of it. It's like Task Force 141, or like like the A Team.
Don't bring in Modern Warfare.
You
to
remember?
this.
Remember how you guys were saying that the title cards didn't have captions, so you couldn't read the
This
Japanese?
is a coalition of the best people from organizations to come in for the Kira.
It said that it was a combination. The SPK is a combination of FBI and CIA.
Oh,
So the CIA
okay.
is involved in it. It's just in combination with the FBI on a specific task force.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I don't
Thank you for
really
the
know how
clarification.
I feel about
Yeah,
them just going,
that's the
hey,
bitch about.
here's
here's
L again.
Here's N. Well,
But
so
I feel
far,
like-
It was so
N
hard
should've
for me not
played
to fucking die laughing when you
But
guys
it's
were like,
like,
"Oh,
if-
that's a joke. It's M and N," and I was like, "Actually, it's not a joke. It's real life."
Well, because it's like it doesn't. I don't think that's that like good of an idea. Like, why kill off your character when the next character you're going to bring in is just going to be the exact same person, but just he's going to be operating under different circumstances.
well, we have to see how functionally they work different. We've only had N for one episode. Personally, so far, well, I agree. It's like, why couldn't we have just kept L? So far, as N as like kind of a character, I'm kind of into it. Someone who's younger,
Yeah,
probably
because
not
he's
as good.
the L. Of course you're into it. He's the same person.
No, like
He's just got white hair.
not because
He's L Light.
there's a lot of similarities. But
LITE.
He's fucking fun size L.
He's Diet L.
it's fun
Exactly.
seeing like this situation where, you know, like Light has had 3 years on the top, like with, you know, his greatest rival gone, and now he's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, hold on, what the fuck? How do they know about the Death Note? What the fuck? What do you mean L2? And it's fun seeing him go, shit, there was a loose end. I wasn't covered completely. And now to see him have to, you know, go back into, you know, overdrive 100% and have that be his downfall. Like, because in the end, that will, I would count that as a victory for L.
Yeah.
Because it was all of his shit that, like, all that information. Well, I guess all that information was deleted. But
Yeah.
it's not as direct as, say, I would have hoped for, but you could trace that thread back to as a result of L's actions, Light lost.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna reserve judgment on N.
Okay.
Until
What are your... Yeah, I want to get a little bit of custodian
I'm not-
participation here because I'm very curious. What are your guys' thoughts on our two new M and N boys?
Well, it's
I want to hear what you guys think about them.
It's
So
definitely
I know you said
interesting
you're
to have-
reserving your judgments.
it's definitely
but I
interesting
wanna
to have
hear.
MELLO and Nier, where it's basically you have two L's of what I assume would be like, what was their IQs? What were L's and Light's IQs? Do we remember?
Oh, I'll Google it again, but it was some
They're-
crazy,
they're
ridiculous
like
amount.
200
They're
something.
gifted for
Doesn't
sure.
matter. They're smart. They're smart. Doesn't
It's
matter.
above
His
160.
IQ was
That's all that
Einstein's
matters.
IQ.
It doesn't matter. They're above 160.
I imagine that Nier and MELLO are lower than
Here.
even these two, but
Would you like me to actually answer that for you?
not. I don't want maybe not Nier and MELLO's, but like Light and L's would be nice because it doesn't really matter.
L and
From what I remember, L was
Light-
the higher one.
L and Light are both listed as being 200 plus IQ.
Okay,
It's not a specific integer. It's just 200 plus.
which totally makes sense for their how their fucking minds work.
What I'm more interested about than just their brains, but I'm saying like how MELLO obviously is like more emotional. It's like we had an emotional,
Exactly,
but like suddenly
exactly.
downgraded L, and then we have like
Mhm.
That's what I was
the
getting
completely
into.
devoid of emotion Nier.
Mhm.
So it's like
He's hot-headed.
We got Mello's.
Yeah.
And also, it's interesting having Nier, who, unlike L, isn't working with the Japanese police. He's an entire ocean away, and that's how he's working with it. He's using a network with vastly more resources. Now, sure, L could fucking have a building made like a few days, but like I'm assuming that was the resources of whatever organization L, N, and M came from. Nier is working with the United States. All right. That's a blank check.
Well, I mean, the U.S. also is kind of like, pissed. Like, they kind of did lose an FBI agent.
And not just that, but like they're not fucking idiots doing that anymore. Like everybody, like just the FBI
information.
Yeah, the FBI agent is like, obviously this is an alias.
But my I don't know. Like I know we've only seen one episode of Nier, but just like MELLO, I find that's cool. Like he's probably not as smart as L, but he's a lot more hot-headed and he has more emotion. But like Nier seems like he's just the same person. Like I don't know, it's rubbing me the wrong way that they're basically so far from what we've seen just the same person. Just they look different. And it's rubbing me the wrong way. I'm not a fan of it.
Well,
it's understandable.
We just want L back.
Yeah, obviously, we want L back. Obviously,
everyone wants L back.
And I
L
imagine,
is better than everyone.
I imagine that was the reason. I imagine
different.
This right here is the exact reason why so many people said the ending episodes aren't as good or they didn't like it, is because of the L switch.
The L clone.
I mean, potentially, I feel like they probably could have done something where it's like L would live, so they wouldn't have to create just a whole another L, but just make it not actually L. Instead of doing that, created some kind of situation to the point where L had to take a step back, step out of the law, and then himself he could have formed the SPK.
The thing is,
and worked outside the law to catch Light.
Had he not died, L would have won. Had he not died, L would have won right there.
Okay, so. True. Why wouldn't they have just made it, 26 episodes?
Because there's more story to it. We have no idea what's going to happen further.
They could have ended the show right there. They could have ended the show.
That kind of happened instead is that it continued with Light trying to figure out, continuously searching back, like trying to figure out L's background. And like we get more like it's him desperately trying to research into getting his name.
Yeah.
Or like we can get more of the information about this organization.
Why would he research into his name when Misa has the eyes? That just seems superfluous.
I think I would go off of what
I completely forgot about that. Forget I said anything.
I would have gone off of what Joe said the first time about just searching about L's background. And
my bad. Instead of that, they would have come up with some elaborate way to kill him that would not pin anything on him or Misa.
The thing is that it's really unfortunate, but they really just don't touch on L's background much in this show at all, basically. Pretty much the most background we ever get on him is
the orphanage.
Assumed from other characters in the show, unfortunately. I do kind of agree that I kind of wish they would have done more with his character in this show. I know they have they've done like spin-off stuff.
Yeah, there is that. There you said there's like another mini series with Light or with L.
Yeah, which I need to fucking find. I can't find it anywhere.
I'll be disappointed.
Is there no manga information?
People in the comments. People in the comments. Link. People in comments, drop me that link to find the Los Angeles BB murder case manga because I want to read it so fucking bad.
Here's the thing. I'll be disappointed if Nier is like the primary reason why Light gets caught, not an aiding force. If Light is defeated by Nier, and like it was like obviously because of Nier, not necessarily like Nier put this scenario in, and then everybody else caught him. It was like no, Nier got him dead to rights. I'll be disappointed kind of then, but if Nier is just an aid and like helpful and what allows Commissioner Yagami and Matsuda and those guys to put Light away, to catch Light, I'll be fine with it. Because these are the characters that have been on this, case the longest. Even longer than L.
Yeah.
Like, technically.
They are the OGs, technically.
So I would like it if instead of playing the role of L as the lead detective, because he's not really working with them. So I would like it if it was kind of like a, he set up the spike, nears the setter, and Matsuda's the one who spikes it,
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
I think it would.
Brett really just wants Matsuda to kill Light.
I really do.
I think it would be. Really
He's cool now
funny if Matsuda
too.
killed
Like he
him.
looks
I think that'd be
aesthetically cool.
funny.
So now when he puts him away,
That's what I'm saying. Matsuda's got the fucking drip now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm a big fan. I don't. Okay, I haven't watched. Okay, God, I'm stumbling over my own. So bad right now.
A premonition.
People watching. So most of you folks who are like frequent watchers of this series know me as like the Death Note guru of the group. Here's the. I've only watched past this point.
How many times?
And she died.
Leah?
I think she died.
Leah?
Leah's dead.
No!
You got taken by Kira.
We'll never get to know the answer.
No, guys, I'm having.
Hold on, Leah, you were
Is she
saying?
back?
Yeah, her thing was on for a second.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, you guys all froze.
Bruh, light took her.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
We all froze.
I'm being silenced by
We just heard you. You went.
Kira.
I've seen this show. And it was just really silent.
Okay, let me repeat myself. To people who are watching this and are frequenters of this series, I'm known as kind of like the Death Note guru. I'm the person who knows so much about this show out of the four of us because I've seen it before. I will be kind of going in blind for the rest of it. I know like major plot points, but I don't remember jack shit about this area because
Wait, do you not
didn't
know how it
watch.
ends?
I know how it ends. Like I said, I know major
okay.
plot points, but I don't remember fine details because I've only watched past L's death once.
Okay.
Because I never wanted to rewatch the show after he died because he was my favorite character, and it was really difficult for me to stay interested in the show after he died because I watched it in middle school and he was the only reason I liked it. But so it's kind of fun for me now because like I completely forgot about fucking Mello's little fruity widow outfit that he wears with the big black shoulders.
Yeah. He looks
Like,
like
I don't-
Cruella DeVille. Like,
He
was
looks
like
like he looks like he looks like if Howl's Moving Castle went goth.
He looks like some
I don't know what his
rejected
deal is.
femboy. It's
Wait,
not
guys,
fucking-
Yeah,
guys.
he does. He looks fruity as hell.
I have a premonition.
let's hear it.
Their
I
names.
literally just
Hear it.
said I had a premonition. I have
I've got a better premonition.
What's your, well, wait,
Their
what's
names?
your premonition?
Their names is the opposite of what they do, or where they. L always takes W's.
I get it.
Mellow.
I
Mellow is
get it.
anything but mellow.
And near.
Near is
It's
far
more!
away! Did you hear that?
Oh my god.
Figured out.
He
That's
cracked
no-
the code.
Oh my god.
And
he
Light
cracked the fucking
is
That's
gonna
a
live the
TikTok
rest of his
video.
life in darkness.
Leah, that's a TikTok.
Oh my
right there.
god.
Leah, that's a TikTok. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a TikTok for sure. I was literally thinking that as soon as this
My
is
God.
posted, it's going
That
up.
was-
That was fucking stellar. I cannot believe you came up with that.
Saying.
No,
It's the truth.
the premonition that
saying.
I
I never realized that. That's so fucking funny.
No. What I was gonna ask about was because we were on the topic of who's gonna kill. Because do we all think that Light's gonna die in the end of the show, or do we think that Light's gonna live? I
I
think
can't
Light's
say
gonna die.
anything.
Okay, it's a rhetorical question.
Die or be put
Fair.
away. Die or put away.
Die. I think like die.
No, I'm not
Yeah, so
saying
that's
like do you
the
mean
balance.
die
I
or
think
put away.
that
I
I
don't think there's really much of a difference. Because think about how
Well, I mean-
megalomaniacal and like fucking God complex he has. If he were to die or be put away, it would be the same effect to him. His dreams, his aspirations, his God complex, all brought to their knees because he was beaten. That would basically be death for Light, anyways.
I mean, like physically killed. Like his heart ceases and his bodily functions stop. That's what I mean. Like killed. Because you think that Matsuda is going to kill him. Right?
Well, Matsuda's gonna put him away. I'm using killed because Matsuda's a gangster.
Okay, so you don't think that Light's going to like physically die? You think he's just gonna
I'm
get
not
killed?
saying that either. I genuinely believe either could happen equally.
Okay. And you think it's going to be by Matsuda's hands?
Well, someone from the task force, but if I had to choose one, it'd be Matsuda. Because, okay, now, because he's so on the back foot, and Chief Yagami is kind of the front runner, who's going to be pushing this shit, especially because his family just got involved, so now it's, like, seriously personal. Now we may be looking at a Light may have to kill his father scenario.
All right, this might just be a conspiracy.
But I
theory.
wanted to get everyone's. I wanted to ask. So I wanted to ask you, Joe. What do you think is going to happen to Light? Do you think he's going to die, or like do you think he's going to get killed by someone? Do you think he's going to get put away? And if he does get killed, who's going to kill him?
Do you think he's going to win?
Just in a back alleyway, just. It's like time to go, Light.
Tony Lozano.
Sorry, man.
What do you think? What are your predictions?
Misa and her sister.
I don't think it's going to be Nier. I'm kind of on Rhett's side about that. I don't think it's going to be Nier. I think it's going to.
Well, Nier will play an integral role in his defeat, but I don't want him to be, the final nail in the coffin.
No, I'm talking about the final guy that puts him down. That's what I'm talking about. Because I think Light's going to get killed. So my thing's different from yours, but I want to know what Joe's is.
How's yours different from mine?
I think he's literally going to die. Like physically dead.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Oh, okay then.
That's kind of exactly what I said.
No, I know, but you were like, oh, metaphorically, he would die if he lost his power.
No, I'm saying, to me, it doesn't matter which. Like, I can see both happening equally.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is the only way that's happening. I'm not going both ways. I'm going, he gets, like, his brains blown out or some shit. Or, like, tased.
I'm losing you guys again.
But I wanted to ask Joe, what do you think is going to happen, finally?
I have no idea. Because we still have how many characters that haven't been introduced yet from that intro?
Yeah, 2.
Just saying, beginning of the show, we were like, okay.
3.
Immediately, we were like, okay, who's going to win? L or Light? And we immediately all came to, like, we all basically came to agreement
like,
about who was going to win.
I want to get all the chess pieces first before I make that assumption.
Hey, so far, I've been right in that regard. I said that Light would beat L, but everything L does, but I said that everything that L did would result in Kira's ultimate defeat.
Joe just got assaulted.
He just got molested.
I didn't see it.
I just got sayud.
Oh my god, dude.
Here's my thing right now. I think I don't think it's gonna be Nier because I think Light's gonna get killed. I don't think it's gonna be from Nier because I feel like that would be really weird. It wouldn't feel the same.
It'd be from far.
No. I think
Gabe, if you think that Light is gonna die, who do you think's gonna do him in?
See, that's my thing. I have 2 predictions.
If he dies, it's Matsuda. Or
I have 2 predictions. Shut up.
Fucking red.
I have 2 predictions. My first one is a more logical one, and my second one is a wild card.
Okay.
The first one, I don't really know specifically, but I think it's gonna be